Alright, hello. Another one of these feedback videos. We have first in line DE Golden by Wazchinski and wavybaby. They are apparently Czech map makers, and this map is awesome. It's in Greybox, as we can see, and the map creators have put in a lot of effort to really sell the in progress, work in progress kind of a theme. You know, there's a lot of effort that went into making this gray box look cool. Be that good or bad thing, I think it's at the end of the day, this version is going to get scrapped. I mean, it's going to it's going to get detailed. So what's the point of like actually putting in effort for the gray box? I don't know. Maybe for the contest. You know, to each their own. The map is set in a gold mine. Japanese gold mine complex, and it's a super cool aesthetic for the map. Like, look at this statue, man. So cool. The layout is pretty standard, but the twist of the map is that the middle is like kind of high up, and then you have a super connector tunnel underneath, which you can drop down into from this vent. I have not played this map, but there are some feedback things that I can definitely point out that just like stood out to me in a way that like could be better, and to make the map more enjoyable for everyone to play. I'm kind of like the map is not that color coordinated like that well. This is cool, by the way. The fuck? Okay. Just trying to throw this molly through there. Surprisingly hard to hit. The map is not that color coordinated. Like B is blue and A has more of this red going on. But like for play this thing a gray box, like if everything is completely gray, you don't have any recognizable like color guiding you that much. You know, it could get kind of hard, but that's just a minor nitpick. The only feedback that I really do like propose to be changed is this mid peak. You're always on a headshot angle on from this ramp, and it's a curious choice to have there, as you also do kind of have the same thing on the CT side. CT wallbang being a little bit weaker, as it is a very much thinner wall, and the CTs have a super quick timing to middle. Like they can be like pretty much like somewhere out here before the T's even like. This is pretty much the choke point when it comes to when it really comes to it. So I guess that's where the whole rotation underground for the terrorists comes into play. So T's have a very quick timing in between rotating from between the bomb sites. So that's a super cool dynamic that they have going on. So CTs, they control the upper route, and they can flank through here, and then they kind of cut off the T rotation through here. This also to me seems odd to have such a choke. Like, you go through here, and everything is so wide, and then you have like this like super tight little choke point. Maybe it is to sell the idea of this pathway actually. Like if CTs actually get down here, now they can like lock this off more, and if they get into here, now there's no rotating past T spawn anymore for terrorists, and they want to use this more often than not. So maybe that's something to be fixed, that little choke point. The sewer is really cool. Maybe some highlighting with some like some areas like these little triangles, arrows pointing where to go are super cool, but maybe you could actually highlight them with some orange or something like super distinctive. And I already know the map, so it's like, I don't necessarily need to be guided, but still. Yeah, this vent is cool. I think, could the vent have like a little bit more gameplay to it? Like it's like you cannot really play inside the vent. Like there's this peak, and you cannot really hold this from here since you're like between that angle and here. Maybe the vent could be a little bit longer and wider, and have like an actual like a cubby to the side that you can actually like go into. That's an idea. And this bomb site, or this entrance, splits into two super wall bangable walls, which is cool. One of the criticisms that I had is that the bomb site has, or like your both of your bomb sites are pillars, and there's not that much to it. Like you pretty much have this pillar and then that box, and then you have this pillar and then that stack of barrels, which is a box. So maybe there could be some sort of a design where you could like actually walk underneath the statue, and then you could have like a cool sight line through it. Yeah, up to anyone's guess which way the map makers are going to take this. And then you have this quad box there, which I don't know if the headshot angle is that much appreciated. Like, I don't even know if you can get the headshot angle. It's like there. Hold on, let me let's actually do this. CL lock camera. To all your map makers, you can use this command to check. Here, look at me. Yee. Yippee. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Like, why can you see the head of a player there? Hello, привет. Oh yeah, and then there's this heaven. Deep heaven position that you can actually, like, see quite a lot of the bomb site from. And then, you know, imagine sniping here against a team of, like, ecoing players that have no util. That looks really fun. And then down here, yeah, I pretty much have no feedback on that. And then this is just a straight entrance to up here. Yeah, this is up there. So very very connected map. I don't have that many bad things to say about it. Not that much constructive criticism. I think it's shaping up to be very good. And I actually like the dynamic of middle being so simple. So you can actually play this or play mid with one player. You don't need your support. Maybe that might be one of the weaker points about the map. Then like it might turn out to be a kind of a bad thing that you cannot actually support your middle player through one of the bomb site like shorts. Like for example, you can play here, but then again, like, are you going to have like a setup of the main mid player playing there and then the other guy there, or like through here or something? Yeah, I just haven't played the map enough. Hard for me to say. Okay. Second map, which is Cold Front by Rival 1. Okay, so I confused this map at first with the Neptune map. Don't know if any of you know that map from the competition. It was like a kind of a blue... Exit practice, there we go. Yeah, it was like a super bluish, cool map with like horizon having like these giant satellites. This is the map that made the skins look really fucking cool. Like look at my stiletto. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I noticed a couple of things. Firstly, is this A bomb site? It's a super like standard bomb site. It has a couple of cool things. My major gripe is this headshot angle here. This I think this is a major no-no. Like, you know, you can take shots against the pushing T's and then just like go, oh. And then here I tested this, like, again, like you can see the top, like upper torso, top body part of the terrorist pushing in, and the CT only has a head there. So that's kind of a major gripe. Then there's not that many like complex setups that you can like do for, or like, you know, when you're imagining playing on the bomb site, you cannot really play around much of the cover on the bomb site. I guess around like outside of it. But yeah, no, I cannot comment that much on that. Then we have this was something curious that I spotted. There's this jump, which you have to jump to get up here to this platform, which is kind of speckled. It's kind of weird how it's like so like spliced up. Like, why can't this be solid? So this jump, why is it curious? It's to do with this sightline. So more often than not, I'm imagining the doors being open, and then look at this. I'm scoped down on this angle, and then a terrorist's gonna jump over that gap. I'm going to be the guy hitting the shot, or rather getting the kill if there's a trade, like a firefight going on, you know? They just landed from a jump. There's wallbangable cover here, you know? They are in a super unfavorable spot. No, I'm not saying that cannot be fun, but seems kind of unfair somehow. But we'll see. Also, the double door. That's like, sounds like I'm casting a spell. The double door is a bit odd to me. It's because of a sound cue problem. Let me turn volume to 0.5. So imagine this. You're a player on the site, playing from the back, something like that. You don't really see the doors, and then a terrorist opens up this door. But you know that there are two doors, so you don't necessarily know which door it was opened based on any given situation. So you have to look. You have to turn to look. Has a terrorist somehow gotten past? Was there an explosion earlier that they blew up these doors and now they're already here and they opened up these doors? You have to check. You cannot. It kind of ruins the idea of the sound cue if there's so many sound cues. That's my issue with that. Other issue, mid is kind of cool. You have kind of a standard mid. This is the only entrance that the T's have, is on that right side. There's a super cool spot here where you can see through the window. The interesting, like, the thing that I would change is to change the color of the door to something other than white, because the gap is kind of hard to spot. Once you know it's there, you know it's there, but was hard to spot for me. Then B-side, okay. B-side is interesting too. You have this like upper platform overlooking the bomb site, and then like there's 2 entrances for T's and 1 middle connector, which has this like kind of a donut spot. And then yeah, so it's like super open for T's. My issue with this is that I think CTs don't have enough. Again, I haven't played this, but like imagine this as a T. You can go 1, 2, 3. There's a spot also here. Let's get to that later. 4, and then 5th, and then you have 1 more, 6th. So you basically have like 5.5 spots that you can go to. Where's the issue? Well, the issue is there where you have 5 CTs, and mostly Counter-Strike plays best when you can like support one of your players holding something. So like 4.5 choke points is the optimal. I'm not saying that like the maps can't work with 6 choke points, but I'm just saying that like probably a map set up in this way where there are a lot of connectors. You know, if the map is like more sprawled, not even sprawled, but like more prolonged, like mirages. You know, like you have a ramp, you have a palace wrapping around. Then you have the path to mid, and then B, and then lower. Mirage is you have to run for a long time. Mirage is very, like, long from its rotation side of things. Once you get to mid, it gets easier. But, like, the T-side pathing. So, my idea here is to take out one of the connecting paths, and then see what happens to the terrorist side of control. As I think right now, the T's might be able to rotate a bit too quickly around. It's going to be hellish for the CTs otherwise to hold the number of these spots. That's just a guess, but that's something that like if it becomes too deathmatchy, you know pretty much what's causing it. I think that's fair to say. Okay, and then there was one more cool thing about this map, which is this sightline. You have this double boost. So as a T, imagine this is cash mid boost. You can boost up on this, and you can see the connector, right? What's cooler is that you have this path going from T-spawn left behind this giant wall. You can jump up on these boxes, which is kind of slow. And then you have to jump here too, which is I don't know why. But you have to get up here. And now you're overlooking the boost spot, and now you can get to mid very easily from there. So that's interesting. I've never seen a spot where like you have to get a boost over here, but then you can like, you know, take a couple of seconds more to completely bypass it. I don't know if this renders it useless, and then should this, like for example, this path be taken out and this just opened to make the map a little bit simpler. But yeah, the map looks nice. The map looks interesting. This texture needs to get actually, it's kind of a nice design. Anyway, yeah, solid looking map. That's all the feedback that I get. And then we have Enigma. Sorry, Volcano by Tulio, and then Enigma. Enigma is the craziest map of the of this bunch. So Volcano by Tulio. I pretty much had like one thing with this map, and it was the B-bomb site. So Tulio has made great changes to the map. Previously, like the fucking first version of this map looked like this pretty much. Like a donut, CT spawn, T spawn, A site, B site, reload. And then that was terraced pathing, and this was CT pathing. Like super boring, weird, like nothing to it map. But this time around, the map actually utilizes the mid in a kind of a cool and imaginative way. Like it's overlooking, you have this like pathway on the left, and then on the right you have an under tunnel which goes to A. So from middle you go right, you end up left, and then you go right, you go left, you end up on right. And you have this cool surf. The surf could be made a little bit safer. I think that's in the middle of a firefight, you're just like kind of, you're gonna get fucked. Yeah. Also, there's this super quick path to B. B site ideas. There was one thing that I noticed. Your legs can be seen from here. So if any CT wanting to use this, let's lock camera here. Any CT trying to use this door is gonna get their legs spotted. You know, and it's like you cannot do this shit where you're like me, I'm the CT right now shooting. Hello. So I as a CT, I'm like peeking this like slowly like this, and then I'm like, I want to do like, oh, gonna go here, reload here, and then, you know, I guess you can do it if you're like way in the back, but if you're next to the door, you know, you want to fake a swing, you know, you shoot and then you go back and then you wide swing again. You cannot do that because your legs are shown, so you have to do it from the back. But I think for the convenience of everyone, you should block this door, gap in the door. But yeah, this player can do it all the time. Like he can re-peek as many times as he wants, but you know, his legs won't be seen from under. B side, I think it seems a bit small, kind of uninspired. There's this cool spot here, which I'm just standing on a clip, or rather this ramp, and then this is surf. But yeah, the volcano has been made into an actual like interactable thing, where the caves or the rooms now that exist inside of it are actually like caverns. So that's kind of cool to see. The A site has a house, as it always has. This is a connector back to mid. Comes up here. And then the house kind of snakes around. There's a wall bangable wall. And throw nades over. So that's super cool. Hole in the ceiling. And the bomb site's like split into two spots. It's a very powerful plant position there. And I like this like loop-de-loop here. And this is just the connector that goes to here. So not much there to critique about that. Maybe this could be made into... Is it a boost? Seems to be so. Unless it's unintended, but... Yeah, there seems to be also this boost. Maybe it could be made a little bit lower, so or maybe a self boost too. That you can like actually wrap around B and like take it from 2 ways. And maybe this entrance could be moved like merge with this one or something. There's this back CT. This hasn't changed at all. But yeah, it's a kind of a cute, small, simple map with a volcano. So that's cool. All right, let's get to the last map, which is Enigma by engys. This map is very crazy. It's it looks like a Half-Life map. I think it has been inspired, and it might be even set in like a Half-Life world. We have Borealis like core or something. I can't remember. The Boreal Vault. That's it. Pipe Junction is middle, and then A-bomb side is administration. So the mapmaker asked me to give some feedback if this map could be made a little bit more competitive. He wants to focus on some of the competitive aspects of this, and the way that I define competitiveness is the willingness of players to take the map seriously. And does the map allow, well, first of all, does the map allow the players, is it like polished enough and designed well enough that the players can take it seriously? There's not much like silly shit that frustrates players to the point that it's like it's like annoying to play or frustrating to play. Then secondly is that like, you know, are players able to show their like maximized skill potential in the map? I don't think that the second like skill side of things has any nod in this map. Like it definitely looks to have all the all like there doesn't seem to be like anything cheesy or like broken in the map. I think where it comes a little bit questionable is like how much are players willing to, you know, how much silly shit are players willing to learn and mess with before it becomes annoying and players just like don't want to play this map. And then second thing that comes to mind is how maze-like the map is. I still don't know the layout. This is the third time of me looking at the map, and I did before this video I did take like 15 minutes to go through this map, but I just don't know the layout. The level design from like how it's made, it's super professional looking. Like it looks so good, and I just think that the map project is a little bit hindered by like all the whimsical stuff that it offers. Let me go up here. Yeet. Cool. I don't die. What the hell? Okay, cool. And there's this too. I forget about this. So, one, if the map is a little bit simpler so that players can actually learn it in a heartbeat, I think that's like, you don't have to make the maps like absolutely like clear on your first run through. Like you don't have to learn the map in your first breath. But then again, like, you know, after spending like a half an hour first in the like we spent some time with T1 in this video, like trying to look through it. So there's that, and then there's the 15 minutes before this video, and then there's now this video. I know where the spawns are, but I just like I cannot navigate it. And then like there's a lot of whimsical stuff like this, you know. And then you have a ladder. I don't know the rotations, so you know, just map making is all about like trying to like remove some of the more frustrating things from a map to make it more enjoyable to learn. And then when the players enjoy learning it, the ceiling of competitiveness also like raises, because they want to learn it. It's fun to learn something when it's like simple and anyone can do it, and also when it's challenging, but not for everyone. Not everybody is like a skateboarder mentality person, you know. Yeah, that's why we have casual game modes. and Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Okay, and also some of the things that there's quite a lot of headshot angling around the map. Like, for example, here the terrorists will be coming through here, and then you know what do you know? There's a CT's head like here, 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 here. Like, well, let's show this. Let's fly out here. You know, I don't think this angle is. I don't think this is that much fun to see, you know? Yeah, but those are the maps. Golden, then we had Cold Front, Volcano, and Enigma. I wish luck on the competition for the maps that made it. I know that Golden did make it through. Maybe Cold Front made it through. I don't know. I don't know if this map Enigma made it through. I hope it did, but I think the judges that just took it like as a joke map or something. But I'm glad that you as a map maker, engys, are taking it like seriously, and you want to make it like competitive, or like you're dabbling with the idea of like what does competitive mean. But yeah, I hope this video was useful. I want to do more of these. So if you're on Map Inc., our Discord channel and Discord community, online community, map making community, DM me through there, and if you're not, you can find the link in the description of this video. It's a Discord server, so if you use Discord, there you go. But yeah, we playtest maps almost daily, so if you enjoy playtesting custom maps, or you want your map to get playtested, then you know where to find us. Alright, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Take care.